So now, my son, as a young man, there is every need for you to engage in a meaningful and wholesome activity. And every young man should do that. Every young man should engage in a wholesome and meaningful activity. And this is to avoid indulging one's energy in activities that may destroy one's prospects in life. If you don't want your prospects in life to be destroyed, if you don't want your future to be disorganized, there's every need for you to engage in a meaningful and wholesome activity. And the saying goes that an idle mind is the devil's workshop. And Solomon said it in Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse. It says, because of laziness, the building decays, and because of idleness of hands, the house leaks. So an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So an idle and unexercised body falls prey easily. When your body is dormant and strength is being built in you, it must be expended one way or the other. And so most of the time, these idle and unexercised bodies fall prey easily to sexual desires. So when you are not active, when you are not doing anything, when you are idle, you have a lazy mind. The major place, the major trap, the danger ahead of you is sexual desire. Sexual urge is normal and natural to the healthy body. Know that. There is nothing wrong about you having a sexual desire, sexual urge. Yes. And this is as a result of the body energy building up with growth. So as you grow, this energy builds up. And then this energy must be expended in one way or the other. Must be used. So this body energy can be used or can be expended in 4 ways. There are 4 ways you can expend the energy that is building in you. There are 4 ways. One of the ways is expending it in physical work. Number 2, another is expending it in mental activity. Others are in emotional experience or in sexual indulgence. When you are walking, you are exerting energy. When you are reading, energy is involved. When you are crying, when you are having a kind of emotional experience, energy is involved. When you also indulge in sexual activity, energy is also involved. So you better channel your energy the right way as a young man. Don't just do what your mind tells you, what your body tells you. That was why Solomon says that as a young man, whatever you like, do. Whatever your eye sees, follow it. But mind you, everything will come. God will judge you. And so, how you calm the body energy building up in you is of great importance. How you calm this very body energy is of great importance, as it can determine your future prospects. My son, listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. And so, if your body energy is not expended in the first 3 ways mentioned, the pressure and temptation to expend it in the 4th way may be on the high side. Many do not know that indulging the body's energy in sexual activity drains the body of its nervous and physical energy and vitality more than any of the other ways. You may not know that the strength, the energy that sexual relationship takes, other ones don't take it. You may not understand. Don't experience it until you are married. Don't experience this until you are married. It's very, very important. In some of these guys who play ball, who do sports, they are being quarantined, they are being kept so that they will not mess up with women. Because once somebody who is playing football or somebody who has one thing or the other to do, and you go and you sleep with a woman, your strength for that project is gone. It will take time for you to recuperate. So sexual relationship exerts energy. So you have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Careful with your nervous system, everything about you. And so you see that Solomon knew the impact of the attraction of the opposite sex, that he cautioned his son to be mindful of the opposite sex. Solomon knew. And maybe if Solomon himself had experience. So you will not wait to have experience. You have to learn from the experience of those who made mistakes. You don't have to make mistakes in order to have experience. No, you don't do that. Look at what Solomon said. He said, "For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil, but her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword." In Proverbs chapter 5, verse 3 and 4. Then, my son, you will do well to read the entire chapter. When you read the entire chapter of Proverbs chapter 5, you now see what Solomon was trying to let his son understand. Woman can destroy your life. Sexual relationship can destroy you and render you useless in life if you concentrate on that. And of course, girls are naturally endowed with what it takes to lure men to their enclave. Women, naturally, God has made them that way. They have what it takes to lure you, to entice you, to seduce you. It is their natural endowment. Let's forge ahead. Let's forge ahead. You see. So consciously or unconsciously, a girl can manipulate you with her attraction, and if you are not very, very careful, you fall into a ditch. The simple and naive can easily fall prey to their deceptive overtures. If you want to be useful to yourself, my son, if you would want to be useful to yourself, you must learn to discipline your mind when it comes to the opposite sex. Discipline your mind. Your mindset is very, very important. A girl without a good moral background can lure you into going beyond your limits. It takes a strong, disciplined mind to overcome the allure of women. So, my son, you're not an angel, you're a human being. Solomon, in chapter 5 of the same Proverbs, verse 8 to 10, look at what he said to the son. Remove your way from her and come not near the door of her house. lest you give your honor unto others, and your years unto the cruel, lest strangers be filled with your wealth, and your labors be in the house of stranger. And so, my son, I encourage you. It may not be easy as you are growing. As we go ahead, I will let you know the things that can help you physically, the things you can do to make use of your body meaningfully. And so, please, I encourage you, be careful. Take my words. Take my words. Because whatever you do with your body is a seed you are sowing, and it will germinate one day, and you are the one to harvest it. But I pray that God will help you to put on my words as a chain of ornament, to put on my words as a ring, to put on my words as perfume, to put on my words that you will be guided aright. God bless you.